All right, what is going on, people? Welcome to another installment of Texture Gate. All right, man. Hopefully this will be the last video on this, even though we're probably going to talk about it on Throwdown, because I don't think there's anything more to say after this, man. So today, Digital Foundry tweeted out a corrected image of their Tomb Raider comparisons, right? Now, going back to what happened before, over the weekend, they released their analysis of the Xbox One X version of Rise of the Tomb Raider, and they compared it to the PS4 Pro and the PC version, right? The thing is, the pictures they put out were kind of misleading, because basically, when you play the game, Lara Croft takes damage, right? And the more damage she takes, the more textures and stuff show up on her face. Dirt, blood, whatever, right? Same textures, I also believe, appear on her body, right? So they released the screenshot right here, right? This sent all the Xbox fanboys into a tizzy, and they were like, oh, that's it. The Xbox One X version has way more textures than even the PC version. They were claiming this was the superior version of the game now, right? Now, what happened was, Digital Foundry, John Linneman specifically, he didn't realize that was going to happen, right? He wanted people to just see the improved textures, right? Obviously, fanboys don't look at that, you know, because here's the thing about fanboys. They thrive off confirmation bias, right? So they saw this image, which seemed to confirm that the Xbox One X version would be superior, and they ran with it, right? Without even, like, doing any, like, studying, right? Because when you're a fanboy, you don't do that. You just try to, like, throw your agenda out there, right? So anyway, that came out, and some people, specifically me, were very, like, curious about this. I'm like, how is it possible that the Xbox One X version could be better than PC? That's impossible, right? Come to find out that that wasn't the case. A user over on NeoGAF, he posted his screenshot that he took from his computer, right, of the game, the same exact scene with the same exact textures, right? So I posted that video up, and a lot of dudes were saying that it was doctored, that, you know, I shouldn't be taking, you know, whatchamacallit's word for it, you know, NeoGAF, right? The evidence was right there in front of their eyes. They didn't want to believe it, because we all know fanboyism blinds people. You know, that's one of the causes, right? So that went on, right? They didn't, you know, believe what they saw. Then John Linneman, he was on Twitter. I talked to him, my man Kofi. Kofi, you know, he was the first guy that engaged him. Like, hey, what's going on with this? So John Linneman explained that, yeah, he didn't take into account that the extra, like, blood and shit on her face, you know, would actually, like, be something that people would misconstrue, right? So that happened, and I asked him, hey, would there be a follow-up? And he's like, yeah, we're gonna do follow-up videos, whatever, right? Now today, as you can see from this image here, the corrected image, as you can see, Lara Croft has the same textures across all platforms. The only one you can see in the middle there is the PlayStation 4 Pro version. Doesn't have as much. I'm guessing she didn't take as much damage, right, as you know, as she should have. But basically, the textures are same across the board. Oh, I also forgot to mention the fact that in the last video I did about this, I actually took a screenshot from the Xbox One version of the game that I saw somebody's walkthrough on YouTube, and I saw, I'm like, oh, look at that. Those same textures that were supposedly exclusive to Xbox One X were on the Xbox. So there you go, man. I hope this thing puts this entire nonsense to bed, because it was kind of stupid to begin with, right? But since I have it here, I do want to say that, because some guys were, you know, are saying, oh, but look at the textures on Xbox One X. They look better than PS4 Pro. Yeah, no shit. That was never in question here. The fact that the texture quality on Xbox One X looked better than the PS4 Pro was never, ever, ever in question. I never doubted that. Look at the shit yourself. It's right there. You know, you can see that clear as day. The question here was, why does the Xbox One X version have more textures? And the answer is, it doesn't at all. It has no extra textures. It has better textures. It has enhanced textures. No one is denying that. But there you go right there. For all you guys that thought that you would see extra textures across the board on Xbox One X, nope. You're going to see enhanced textures, not extra, not new. So that is that for this. Digital Foundry shut the whole shit down. You fanboys look like a bunch of idiots once again. All right. And with that, that is the end of this video, people. Make sure to comment. I know you motherfuckers are going to comment. You know, subscribe to the channel. Hit like on the video. Hit unlike, man. All right. Once again, I was your boy Tony, and I'll see you next time. Watch Throwdown. Later.